Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And I've got to say, my first foray with my diamond drill went quite well, I must say. But I already said that I must say it, and parallel structure can only get you so far. So let's go ahead and grab some of this stuff out of here and see what we can do in a crafting table. Now, one thing you guys might not know about the wonderful Feed the Beast mod pack, feedthebeast.com, is that you can make an energy crystal by surrounding a lovely glistening sparkling diamond with redstone on all 8 sides. Now that I got this energy crystal, what am I going to use it for? I can hit the U key to find out. MFE? That could be a Master of Fine Arts. That doesn't sound very good. We could get an HV transformer. Lame. What's that good for? Lapotron crystal? Crystals? Nah. Mining laser. Now that sounds cool, but it requires a bunch of other stuff I don't have right now. Nanosuit helmet. Now we're getting in there. Nanosuit body armor. Well, I already got my lithium-ion battery pack that I wear on my chest. But you know what? I got no trousers right now. Energy crystal and 6 carbon plates to get trousers. That'll do me wonders. I would like to have wonders on my trousers and all over my legs. Let's go ahead, nanosuit leggings. Now, I think that what I need to do to charge these nanosuit leggings is to drop these into my backpack here. Now, let me show you something I did here. Because of how long it took to charge my lithium-ion backpack last time, I've actually set up a 1, 2, 3 array. So instead of having just the 2 in serial, we now have the 3rd battery box in serial. Uh-oh. This won't charge here. This might actually need one of them MFEs to charge. Well, let's see what we need to make an MFE for charging, now that that is something that we are worried about. So we got our energy crystal here. We're going to look at the uses again. Oh no, I need 4 energy crystals to make an MFE, as well as a machine block and a bunch of gold cable. Let me see if there's any other ways to make an MFE. It looks like I could use lithium-ion batteries in here as well, but I don't have extras of those right now. So there's additionally that. Maybe I will run to the centrifuge real quickly. Now, one of the great things about the centrifuge is if I just dump some clay and some empty cells in there, before I know it, I've got a whole bunch of extra wonderful lithium-ion stuff. But let's just go on over there and see what we can do. So, also, the only way to get to the place with all the centrifuges is to take a fancy book, because it's the fastest way over there. I've teleported over there now. Oh good, my last job is now completed. I got some aluminum dust, some titanium dust, some hydrogen cells, and some compressed air. I'm just going to drop these new empty cells in here, along with all of the wonderful... Wait, where is it? Where is it? Clay dust. Okay, so the way it works is it consumes 2 empty cells and 4 clay to make me 1 lithium-ion cell and 1 silicon cell. Now, the aluminum or aluminium dust that I obtained in my last effort will now sustain me as I create the lithium-ion cells that I will need to charge these beautiful leggings. I guess I shouldn't say trousers because it says leggings right on there. And you guys want me to use the words that you already know. Now, in some ways, I feel like that's patronizing, because if I give you guys what you already want and know and expect, how am I challenging you? Am I just letting you down? Because, like, it's one of those things, you know, when I watch television, I don't watch television because I want to see them do exactly what I want to see them do. I want to see them do something that I don't know I want to see them do. But then when they do it, my mind is just shocked and awed, like, you know, that whole Baghdad thing that never really worked into shock and awe. So anyway, we're just burning through empty cells over here, making lithium cells and silicon cells. Now, in order to produce an MFE, I'm going to need a total of 8 lithium cells and a bunch of aluminium, which is cooking now over here. With the number of empty cells I have, I'm not going to make it. what I need to do is find an extractor in here and start emptying out these compressed air cells, because I don't know what compressed air is good for in this game. Now, some of you guys might be wondering why I'm in this little glass cage here, and that's because this is not my base. I'm over in Top Mass's base, and what I like to do when I'm in Top Mass's base is pen myself in while I run this compressor. This compressor, for some things, takes over 5,000 seconds. I'll let you open up a calculator and find out how long 5,000 seconds is. So sometimes while I'm editing footage, I'll come over here and I'll compress or centrifuge stuff, and I'll just block myself in here. So just in case a creeper comes up these stupid, terrible stairs back here. Look at these stairs. Anything could come. Ooh, is that even dark like right down there? Let me just run over here. Yeah, that was an oh, yeah, beautiful, beautiful top mass. Yeah, thank you, Dangletron Industries, for being the forefront pinnacle of light and failure technology. Anyway, so, got me some more stuff here. Now, as you can see, we're now out of empty cells, and this will stop running if I don't get some new ones in there quick. So I'm just going to dump in these empty cells from over here, and that'll keep us going. So we're up to 3 lithium cells, which is enough to make 1.5 lithium batteries, which does not get us our MFE. We need a total of 4 for our MFE. So, I propose that we all join hands, kick up a good dust, and do the time skip again. So, left foot, right foot, time skip, 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 left, right. Yeah, that was a weird one. I was kind of imagining kind of a weird, like, circle thing where we all linked arms and then kicked inward. But I realized that might result in many of our feet hitting each other's feet. So maybe let's not do that. Oh, well, we could face outward. Oh, I'm getting wet next to these books. That's like a pool and a library combined into one. Which, while interesting in theory, because, like, I love the idea of reading by the pool. But I hate the idea of leaving a book by the pool. Because that's just asking to get splashed all over. Terrible idea in execution. Let's not splash next to the books, even though it's a game. I don't know the limitations of the game. Wow, there's a lot of cattle over here. What does this say? Oh, this is for Joe Nagy from the Pixel Nerds. I got some cows for you to chop. Well, it's good. It's good that they're going to chop them cows, because, you know, keeping them in a pen like that, that's inhumane. Also, in bovine needs to end. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Link arms, face outward, left foot, right foot. Time skip. Alrighty, I now have enough lithium cells to move forward with this project. Let's go ahead and take our Lincoln book back to spawn. Let's go ahead and grab some bronze out of my little base here. Now what I'm going to need to do is create a sturdy casing at the middle of all of this. So we will need 8 bronze ingots. Now, sturdy casing is pretty simple. It's just what it sounds like. It's sturdy, it's a casing, it's 8. You know, casing, it sounds a little bit like 8sin, as in, I ate. Well, that's not really a good sentence, because you can't really eat sin. You know, that's just, I guess the devil could devour sin, but he devours people on account of sin. Yeah, anyway, sturdy casing. You use 8 bronze to get it. Now, having had our 8 bronze, if we look up the MFE, we see we need 8 bronze, lithium-ion batteries, and a bunch of 2x insulation gold cables. Now, we can make more lithium-ion batteries with the gold cables we have, like so, and we just throw our lithium cells in the middle. Great, we now have 5 lithium-ion batteries, but that's not good enough. Because we're still going to need, let's see, 4. Oh, wait, we might actually have enough for all of this. Yeah, let's throw this in here. Lithium-ion battery. Oh, wait, we're missing our machine block in the middle. Now, the machine block is made of 8 refined iron. So let's find us some refined iron. And let's throw this together. It's like our sturdy casing. Oh, wait. No. This particular design doesn't need that, because we have our sturdy casing in the middle. Lithium batteries on either side. And copper or iron or gold. There we go. Here. Great. So now we have an MFE. Hopefully this will charge our nanosuit pants. Now, funny thing about the MFE, it's going to have to be charged off of all of this stuff. So, what I'm thinking is, for right now, we'll plug in the MFE over here. Now, is that connecting? Great. So, it is currently juicing off of the rest of these things, which are going to begin to leach power pretty hardcore. The first one's going to be the first one to go, yeah. See, so this one's going to start draining, and then once that one drains, the second one will start draining, and then finally the third. So, wow, that was inconvenient. Let's use our Lincoln book to go back to spawn real quick. Wonderful, look at that. Wow, thank you, Top Mass. Not only have you provided me with a wonderful server to play on, but you have also provided me with a Lincoln book that saves me from my own foibles. So, we get some, power levels up in here. Now, these nanosuit leggings, I think I can put in here. And look, they're going to start charging off the MFE. Wonderful. So now I'm going to have an awesome nanosuit of awesome pantsness. Because, if you imagine that power crystal that went in the middle, or energy crystal that went in the middle of these pants is like buttons. Buttons in the middle of your pants is way better than a zipper. So this is just essentially giving me a machine that I can charge higher-end equipment off of, as well as I can essentially store enough energy in here and then redirect it back in to hopefully not blow up all this stuff. But we'll see how that part goes. Let's go ahead, though, and check on our power levels. So this thing's already completely drained. This one is starting to drain. So what we're going to want to do is I've got some extra cells that are hydrogen cells or helium cells or something. They're worth burning, essentially. We have burning cells. Where are my burning cells at? Hydrogen cells. Now, I don't know if you have ever seen that thing with the blimp where everybody was like, oh, good, humanity is here. But, luckily, we can take these hydrogen cells here, and we can put a few of them over here in this generator, and a few of them over here in this generator. And what that'll do is create a surplus of power going into these bat boxes that will then fuel our MFE more strongly. So this thing should hopefully stop, actually declining. Well, it's at least breaking even, or so. This one will hopefully stop. Well, this one's still declining. Is the third one still declining? Wow. What an exceptional fall. Thank you, Top Mass. Thank you, topmass.net, for all your music needs. So we're just going to go back over here and check on our third bat box. This one's still at full power. The MFE has nearly charged the entire nanosuit leggings. Now, these nanosuit leggings, they have 100,000 EU. Now, my lithium-ion bat box battery pack or whatever has 600,000 EU, so I should have no problem keeping these charged. Great, so now as soon as that's charged, the MFE is now itself going to begin charging. Boom, I now have some pretty awesome pants that can charge off my backpack. Now, I should probably recharge my backpack real quick. Now, I think if I dump that into the MFE, this will actually charge way quicker, because the MFE has an output of 128 EU per tick, which means it just charges things faster in general. Now, right now, it's only gaining 32 EU per tick out of this bat box, and, of course, everything else along the line here is, trying to stay sped up and whatnot, too. So, it's not even getting all 32. But my lithium-ion backpack is going to be all set soon. Boom, there we go. That is just rapidly catching up over there. I might not need to leave all that much stuff in these generators on account of everything essentially being done at this point. Hydrogen cells, hydrogen cells. Let's combine those. So anyway, now I've got some awesome armor to go with my awesome drill, and I think that I could just jump off of this and pretty much survive. Boom! 3.5 hearts. That's pretty cool. How much of that did I burn? Oh, maybe that won't charge off the lithium backpack. Dang it, I might have to upgrade to a lap pack. Oh, that's terrible. Well, anyway, at least even if this depletes slowly, I mean, that only burned 1,600 EU out of the 10,000. Sorry, out of the 100,000 I have. So I think that I'm going to be able to make quite a few falls like that. You know what? One last thing. I noticed my wee baby stone sword with sharpness 1 here is taking a bit of a beating. I'm thinking maybe I need to upgrade to some sort of fancier saber. Now, if I look at the Nano-saber here, I need 2 advanced alloys, 2 glowstone, carbon plate hilt, and an energy crystal in the middle there. Now, where am I going to get all of these things? Well, looks like I got some advanced alloys out of this compressor here. So that's good to have. Let's see, was it like this maybe? Whoops, not like that. Carbon plate was definitely in the hilt. And an energy crystal. So now I got my very own energy Nano-saber, which is just mostly a Nano-saber. Let's go ahead and drop this in our charger here. It's going to charge up to 40,000 EU. Now, of course, there's more than 40,000 EU in our MFE that we have here. So this is just charging pretty quickly. As it charges, though, everything else is draining pretty fast. So I dumped some extra hydrogen cells into the generator here, just in case my good neighbor Avidia wanted to use any of these machines. I felt like they should have, you know, sufficient power to do everything they need to do. So, awesome. Here is our Nano-saber. It's got a good amount of power. We've got our nano-suit pants with a good amount of power. You know what, let's fully replenish our nano-suit pants real quick. Boom, already replenished. Awesome. So let's go find somebody to hit with this sword. Are there any creepers or anything down there? Anybody waiting to get hit with the sword? So we just drop on down here. And of course, if we go too far out, eventually somebody's going to come wanting to get hit. Hey, creatures. Oh, you're just a sheep. I don't want to hit you. That's just far too mean. Hey, anybody over out this way? I like that it stops raining as soon as I leave the jungle biome. Not a single skeleton, not a single creeper, not a single zombie dare face Joe Hills. They know that the sun rises not only in the east, but also as I advance with my brand new Nano-saber, which I'm pretty sure is pretty sharp. But seriously, there's no one here who dare challenge me? That is a disappointment, fellas. Seriously, nobody over here is like, hey, let me hang out by that Joe Hills guy that I might yet kill him. And, you know, of course this is a very foolish thing to believe that one might do. But I think it's hilarious. So I want to go find somebody who believes that. Like a skeleton or a creeper or whoever. And, oh yeah, by the way, I made a chainsaw. It's pretty good for, you know, everything. But, okay, come on. Creeper, zombie, skeleton. Anyone over here want to get hit by my Nano-saber? It took me a good deal of effort to charge this up. You know what, let's also, maybe light some of this a little bit while we're about. But really, wow, no one over here. No one waiting to get slain. Oh, this is such a disappointment to me. I felt like folks would want to come at me, you know, to prove that they were incredible. But it seems that my irredeemable reputation has just preceded me. Not a single skeleton or zombie. I don't even hear the noises of skeletons and zombies burning up as they await my coming. That's just disappointing. And, of course, I'm sure a creeper is going to come up behind me at some point trying to cheap shot me. But, okay, come on, guys. Anybody here who wants to get hit? Anybody here who wants to get hit with a massive, awesome sword that I made out of energy and had to charge in a electrical generator? What's all this down here? Seems someone has set up shop with a rubber farm and a bunch of these reeds. Any skeletons hanging out in the water? No, just pigs. That is such a disappointment all around. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't even kill the pig in one shot? Hey, but somehow that... Well, either that cost nothing, or it charged off my lithium backpack. So, remember, 598, 900. Let's find something else to hit. If I hit that... Wow. That is terrible for breaking shrubs. Wow. This is literally the worst tool for shrub breaking I've ever seen. So maybe this sword was not the investment I thought it was, but that doesn't explain why the mobs left me alone. You know, other than the fact that I trade on my name and I'm Joe Hills. So, I mean, there's always that. Come on, where? There's got to be somebody. Let me see if I can find a little cave entrance or something over here that I may yet encounter such mobs as would like to defy me. Oh, instead I've found some sort of crazy box thing. This seems to, I don't know, pump what? Oh! Oh, my sword wasn't turned on. I can tell because now it's doing this crazy Disca thing. Which is not draining my... Oh, okay, that's draining the sword directly. It's not draining the lap pack, or bat pack, because I need to make a lap pack out of it. Which is a real tongue tire. Okay, so now it's not charged anymore. So I can... Okay, so while it's on, though, that burned a ton of power in just that amount of time. So let's see. It took me like 2 hits to kill a pig last time. If I turn it on first... And it had some good knockback to it, too. I feel bad just attacking these defenseless animals, though. Where are such enemies as might truly challenge my potential as a foe? They have fled. They have seen the light, and they have feared it, and they have fled in response. It's natural, it's instinctive. I can't say I entirely blame them. You know, they don't have them fully formed cerebral cortexes. But I'm still disappointed. You know? Which way toward enemy? Come on, tell me. I need to know. This is an interesting hill. I like how it curves over there. But, you know, I actually haven't headed this far this way as we were playing. So, as I'm kind of out on kind of a walkabout tour, let me see what else I might stumble upon. Because maybe there will be a creeper or something. Okay, so we got this massive forested, cold, wintry region out here. Which I think... no, that's the opposite direction from the Dingletron Industries Topmast base. Man, just because I got a beautiful sword doesn't mean that I don't have to eat, apparently. As much as I would like to think that the two were somehow linked. So we got this crazy, awesome river valley here. This might not be a bad place for a base, but I need to find out where everybody else has their bases, that I might not tread on their, you know, soles or heels or what have you. Let's see, if I head further up this way. More pigs. Wow, lots more pigs. And we seem to still be in some sort of, like, winter wonderland type thing. Running through the treetops all night long. Desert north of us. No beautiful ravines with cave entrances full of mobs. None. Big cliff, you know, but still rubber boots. What you gonna do? Maybe there's some sort of place where the sand has fallen through and a dungeon yet lurks. Any lurking dungeons? No, just a big oil well. Lame. Unimpressive. I'm sure that there's a way to refine oil in this, because, you know, oil by itself is terrible and nobody would ever want it. But still, there's got to be something more to this. Let me see what I can find. Oh, I found a swamp. Well, yay, swamps. Nobody loves anything more than swamps. They're the nature's candy. You just want to chew on them. Oh, there's a swamp bee thing. I wish I brought my bee scoop. Of course I did not, because I was just... Oh, here we are. Hey, cool. Oh, iron. Got us some tin here, it seems, as well as additional iron. Man, this thing just eats through everything. Gotta say, I'm pretty happy with that. Got some coal down here, which is always handy to have. You can refine that into coke, and then you can use the coke to create iron, or, you know, you can buy the world of coke. Whatever you like. Anything you like. This game is all about possibilities. You gotta love them sandbox games on that account. Really? It's a dead end, and there's no mobs in it. No mobs, plenty of ores. It's like the random number generator here has just said, you know what, Joe Hills? I'm just going to give you all the things that you should have, not all the things that you want to see. Because I don't necessarily deserve mobs. I've lived a good life. But at the same time, in this particular case, I find myself seeking them. The random number generator does not recognize this. It's just a karma evaluation machine. It's just blindly saying, yeah, that guy, he's all right. No mobs for him. You know, and I can't expect it to know better. That would be unfair of me. I know that it's really hard to program something that can evaluate everything a person has ever done in their life and then accurately give them something in return. But still, so, yeah, unfortunately, this machine doesn't give me what I want, but it tries sometimes to give me what I need. So I'm hard-pressed to treat it cruelly or to be unappreciative. I feel like being unappreciative of such a machine or a mechanism would just be the epitome of just, I don't know. What would be the best way to say that? Perhaps I might say unkind. Oh, wow. Thunderstorm. I wasn't going to say thunderstorm. I was going to say unkind something else. But then it started thunderstorming. And I was just like, oh my, what a thunderstorm. Maybe we will run into an electric creeper. And I will have an electric sword. And then we can duel. That would be explosive. You know. But still. Okay, so this seems to be some sort of island here that is about to end. This is a valley, but not a cave system. Earning nothing but my distaste. Maybe there's a cave entrance over there. So we are at least exploring this world, which is, you know, always nice. Hey, you're a zombie. 1, 2. That was okay. Okay, so does the sword take more time to heat up? Oh wow, lots of zombies over here. Is there a dungeon? Oh no, that zombie's wielding the flesh of his brother. He's gonna beat me to death with the leg of the other zombie. So yeah, seriously though, is there a zombie dungeon over here? Because I mean, 4 zombies at once, that's kind of untypical. Or atypical. Or dystypical. Or anti-typical. Or, you know what, let's just go with atypical. Zombie way out at sea there. I wonder if... Whoa, creeper. Let my sword charge up. 1 hit kill. Huh, I wonder if that's just because I jumped or something. So clearly mobs like spawning around this particular part of the island for some reason. But like, see that zombie way out at sea? That says to me that there's a cave out there. Should let my sword charge up. Should hit him with it. Anything down here look like light? No. Well, either way, we have successfully demonstrated the power of our sword. So we're just going to link and book back home. We're going to stop using our massively powerful but incredibly power-demanding sword. And, you know what? We should build a lightning rod out here to grab that electrical energy, because that's just a waste to not have a lightning rod. But anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. keep adventuring.